All right, this is the 3 reasons why I invest into SNDL. The first reason is cannabis is going to legalize very soon, and I predict it's going to be in 2021. Right now, as you guys can see, the Senate and the House is being controlled by the Democrat, and in the Joe Biden administration, legalize cannabis is going to be sooner or later within this year. Okay, and if you guys know, the market for cannabis right now is at $300 billion according to Business Insider. That's over $300 billion. That's a huge market for cannabis, and I think for worldwide it's going to be a lot, probably over 800 billion worldwide. That's crazy. So right now you guys see cannabis is a huge market, and the United States haven't legalized yet. All the other countries like Mexico, European haven't even legalized the cannabis. And I see on the news that very soon, New Mexico, within this Monday, they're gonna talk about, you know, the cannabis legalized, and very soon Mexico is gonna legalize. The United States, I heard the state like New Jersey, Arizona, Montana, South Dakota, Mississippi, New York, and also California is gonna legalize very soon. But think about this, when the state of New York and New Jersey is legalized, it's gonna be big. It's gonna be really big. Every single other state that want to join as well, and when that legalized, it's gonna be huge. Think about in the past, when the EV market haven't exploded yet. Look at the company like Fuel Cell. Fuel Cell is only at $1 something. And now Fuel Cell is over $15 already. Look at a company like Plug Power, right? It's in the EV market. Back then, it haven't boomed yet. It's only like at $2. Now, Plug Power is over $30 already. Bloom Energy is the same thing. Neo used to be at $1. Now it's like over $50 something already. Before the EV haven't exploded, now it explodes. It's going up like crazy. And I feel exactly the same thing is going to happen with the cannabis. Right now, not many people invest into the cannabis at the early stage yet before it's legalized. When it's legalized, it's kind of like the gold rush. People are gonna jump in, they're gonna jump in like crazy, and the price of the cannabis is gonna skyrocket just like the EV. That's in my opinion, it's gonna be crazy. Now, when the cannabis legalized, a lot of cannabis company like SNDL, Hexo, the company like Tilray, it's gonna have a lot of opportunity for finance, right? You know, in the past, some of these companies, they face a lot of challenge because they cannot finance in the cannabis. And because of that, it's hard for them to raise funds, right? But now when it's legalized, that means the bank gonna allow them to easy access to fund. They're gonna borrow the money so much easier. And guess what happened? That means a lot of different retailer, wholesaler, distributor can easily open online shopping for cannabis. You know, small retailer, they can open more shop for cannabis, and those small retailer, they can borrow the money from the bank. And when they borrow the money from the bank, they can start a business, and the bank, the government can profit based on tax, and those companies, they can buy directly from SNDL, or they can buy from Hexo or Tilray, right? So that means small business, they can start to loan from the bank easier to buy more from SNDL, and that's gonna cause a ripple effect in the marketplace when the cannabis is legalized. It's gonna open a lot of opportunity for co-brand, a lot of opportunity for small people to start to jump into cannabis. So that is what I see the cannabis is gonna start to explode when it's legalized, create more opportunity. The second thing is, what I like about SNDL is the market cap right now, guy, is very small. It's only $1.81 billion without any debt. Recently, SNDL, they start to raise funds. They start to sell some of their share to raise over $1 billion. Well, that is a good thing. So right now, they are less debt, or they don't have the debt right now as compared to before when the COVID-19 hit. So SNDL is in a really good position right now, and their market cap is so small, $1.8 billion. When I see $1.8 billion, I can see that SNDL, when the legalization of cannabis starts, they can easily 10x to at least $10 billion easily, $10 to $15 billion easily when they start to capture the market share in the United States and worldwide as well. So, and plus, if you look in August of 2019, SNDL already hit at $13 already. Right now, SNDL is only at $2 right now. So that means when cannabis starts to legalize, a lot of traders are going to jump in, a lot of people are going to jump in, and it's going to cause the price to skyrocket back to the old time of $13. And before, the US is not even legalized cannabis, and they already jumped to $13 already. Right now, they jump past $13. It's not going to be hard. It's going to be jumped somewhere from like $15 to $20. So that's the second thing, guys. And what I like about SNDL is their business model, besides they sell to like wholesalers and distributor as well. What they do is they also sell online through e-com. If you guys know, e-com is the future. They sell online directly to the consumer as well. That is a very smart move by SNDL. I love that business model of e-com. So that's part of the reason why I support SNDL. So now, the third thing is, why, Jimmy, why do you choose SNDL rather than Hexo or rather than Tilray to invest? I like to choose SNDL because of this. Short-term trader leverage. When I talk about short-term trader leverage, it is, if you are a trader right now, if you are an investor, when cannabis start to legalize, guys, when cannabis start to legalize, what is the first company are you going to think of? The first company, normally, those short-term traders, they think of is the cheapest company, right? They're gonna think of SNDL is the cheapest company and the one of the most popular company. So they're gonna jump in, they're gonna pour a lot of money inside SNDL. That's what I predict, right? And guess what happened? The price will jump up and they're gonna start to jump up. And so I'm going to leverage the short-term trader to invest into SNDL. The second thing is the SNDL, they have a lot of trading volume. Almost every single day, the trading volume is over $1 billion of trading volume for SNDL. That's huge. So that means every single day, SNDL can go up and going down. But when it comes to within this month, if you notice, SNDL jumped from like 80 cents to $1 something. They went up to $2, $3, or even $4, right? But when it's legalized, SNDL, they're gonna have crazy amount of volume. Right now, it's already over $1 billion volume already. So when it's legalized, it's gonna be, I cannot imagine, probably like 3 billion volume or even more. So guys, so that is my take for SNDL. I invest into SNDL because cannabis is legalized soon. Number two is the market cap right now is quite small. It's only 1.8 billion. And the third one is leverage the short-term trader because I invest into option of SNDL. So when, like I say, when the legalization start to appear, all the short-term trader, the first company they're going to think of is SNDL because they have a lot of volume and a cheap price and it's make a lot of sense for them. So they want to buy low, sell high. So they're going to jump into SNDL. And when that time is legalized, they're probably going to hold a little bit longer. So that is my take of why I invest into SNDL. So if you are a long-term trader, guy, if you just want to invest into share, I recommend to invest into SNDL. It should be fine. Or you can invest into Hexo or even Tilray and hold for the next 3 to 5 years. Then it should be okay because you know cannabis is going to legalize soon. Whichever company is still good. So it just all depends on you. Which one do you like more? Right? I like SNDL and I like Hexo, which is the two companies that I invest in. And if you want to play for option, then I think SNDL is my top choice for option right now. The price is low, and on top of that, the volume is huge there. All right, guys. Hopefully it's helpful and invest like a genius.